Hello and welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be doing a Tzeentch campaign for Total Warhammer 3. But with a twist, we are not going to be playing as either of these guys. We're going to be playing as this random nobody faction on Albion, the one who dies to Be'lakor. So, a couple of things. Legendary, very hard battle difficulty. We're going to keep a stats modifier on nothing because I don't want any units to become useless. But no endgame crisis this time around, because essentially just surviving the early game is our crisis. So I want to achieve a short victory. So I think we have to loot or occupy or raise 30 settlements. Should be good enough. So, without further ado, let's start the campaign. A couple things to note about demons is if you are using a demon unit or demonic unit, it doesn't rout. It will be banished and die, and you can't get it back unless it gets reforged at the end of the battle, which is like a % chance. You can increase that % chance with the lord traits, but we're going to be focusing mostly on mortal armies with demonic ranged units, and then we'll have some vassalized ranged units as well. So we're going to go after probably the Wood Elves, because they've got some really good ranged units we can steal early game. Okay. This is our guy. He is a random nobody with no name because he is destined to die. But we are going to take him and elevate him from dead on arrival status to the greatest lord in the old world. So, his name is Jake the Ripper. He shall be me. This will be my avatar for what the fuck. Oh, what the fuck are you about to accomplish? We want to build this place up pretty quickly, so we're gonna need growth. So let's focus on this and I want to be able to recruit pink horrors because they have 130 range. They're a lot better than blue horrors, so that's what we're gonna do. But we really can't recruit them anyway till... This only takes one turn to build. So maybe we'll just rush growth. And then speed up the whole process. So what we're gonna do here is retreat to Konkata, because we cannot beat this army straight up 1v1. We have the shittest army in the game. But with walls and these, we can do something. We can hold off. So we'll recruit a bunch of these guys. Do I even care? They're about the same. The only difference between these two is one has anti-large and charge reflection against large foes, or charge defense. It's got shittier weapon strength. It's got better melee defense, but worse melee attack, and no missile block chance. So let's just recruit these guys for now. The Marauders of Tzeentch. We can't recruit any heroes yet. Let's go look at our building browser. If we make this building, we'll recruit Chaos Sorcerers and Exalted Heroes, which we'll definitely need. What was that? Was that a Centaurs of Tzeentch? That could be useful. But I'm really after these chosen units here. Sword and Shield and the Halberds. And then eventually we'll get regular Knights and Doom Knights. Alright. Research, we're going to go straight for Storm of Fire, because we can get a Bombardment Army ability, which is nice. Alright, we can't really use any Unholy Manifestations right now, so no point. Objectives, capture settlement, so it hasn't really given us any settlement to capture. It's just saying capture one. So we can go take Isle of Wights. We need to build up our army first, though. And now Be'lakor should do his Be'lakor move and attack us right away. Whereupon we'll get his glorious XP and his defeat trait, which we'll see in just a moment. Here we are, Pyrrhic victory. So, looks like he's bothered to recruit some stuff, which is fine. Let's just auto-resolve. So we took a beating and our garrison remains relatively unscathed, which is fine. I'm probably going to get rid of these 3 units. Looks like our lord got 285 kills, that's immense. We gained 3 ranks, that's good. We'll take the money. Maybe I shouldn't have got the global recruitment right away, but you know what? We'll farm this army once more. I'm sure they'll come back next turn and try again. If not, at the end of next turn, we'll have a good enough army. They'll probably locally recruit, which is fine. But yeah, now we're definitely speeding up the growth process. Now we just need to maintain enough money to bump up to this settlement here. And then we'll get pink horrors of Tzeentch, which will be useful when these guys inevitably come and attack us. We're going to play the early game pretty defensively. We jumped up 3 ranks, so we're going to get those. So now we're rank 4, which is nice. So nothing crazy yet, but that defeat trait, this one here, immense. 5% weapon strength, 5% magic capacity, 5% replenishment rate, control 2. Bellacor's defeat trait is amazing. So here as well, we suffer from supply line issues. So when I recruit this next guy, it's going to suck for us, but we can do a couple of things here. We can choose another Chaos Lord, or we can get a Chaos Sorcerer Lord. I'm wondering if it's even worth it right now. Yeah, it generally is. Earlier the better. So let's get a Chaos Sorcerer Lord of Tzeentch with some missile and physical resistance. So this guy, while he'll be useless at the start, he'll grow into an absolute powerhouse.
Seek your destiny.
Yeah, and our local recruitment's pretty full. Alright. 1 turn and these guys will be done, and then we'll wipe this out. Or maybe they'll just attack us right away. Probably not, though. I'd assume they're low on funds because they don't start off with a heck of a lot of money. Yeah, they're going to siege us. Which is fine. That's going to make us take 1 extra turn for our units. But it's fine. Let's lead the engagement with our guy. And no one's going to die, so that's good. And we got an item, Web of Shadows. That's pretty good. I'll give that to our guy here. So let's get some favor from that. Alright. So we got some stuff, which I want to give. What is Scum? Hold on. Active ability. Okay, we can use that to get some health back. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to this guy because he's gonna be the one in melee, dishing out damage.
I am unstoppable. Okay.
They should be able to recruit next turn.
Herald of change.
This guy, I can't really do anything with him yet, wise, but we're gonna add more to our recruitment pool here.
They were no match for my magic.
And I'm gonna put this guy into. I really want to put him into ambush stance. Can we ambush? Yeah, we can. Good. So when these guys inevitably come to attack us, he won't be seen. Actually, for now, until they declare war, we're gonna put him in channeling stance, so we can get some magic for him. Alright. Not much to do these first couple of turns here. We got our first plop surplus though, so that's good. We can upgrade our main settlement. And then we can get pink horrors as well as a building for, or sorry, well, I think we'll get access to 2 building slots, one for pink horrors, one for our marauder guys, which we can then turn around and upgrade to get, I believe, chaos warriors at tier 2, which would be pretty good. That can stomp out anything that these guys will have to throw at us, which is fine. So you know what, actually for now, we're not going to do that, we're going to save money, but we do need to have a decent garrison here to stop them from fucking us up. So let's bump this up to here. And that's going to take 4 turns, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Embrace eternal change.
Alright. This guy, we can't really change his stance, nor do we need to. I wonder if we can change him to channeling and then put him in the city. No, we can't. That is what it is. Alright. Tzeentch corruption really helps us. Essentially, this game's mechanic version of religion. Gives us ammunition and the ability to replenish our units if they die. These ones here specifically. Not these ones. If they die, they're dead. Because they're mortal. Alright, 1 turn in we'll have our first tech, which gives us extra recruit rank for our pink horrors and other demons. Wish there was a way. Actually, you know what, while we're waiting for that building, I kind of want to declare war on the Vanaheimlings, which I believe is the Isle of Wight's faction. My god, he's just fucking screaming. What's he even yelling about? Okay. Yeah, they're building up. So they should declare war on me shortly.
I will hear you.
Neutral. Alright, and we're gonna get a pop surplus at the end of this turn. We can upgrade this building.
For the great game. For the
Marauders all.
Let's wait for now. Our starting units are pretty shit. It's worth it if we build up a little bit first, then take the fight and be aggressive. Right now, if we're aggressive, we risk too much. With no real... Like, our infantry sucks. Essentially, it's just there to hold back while our ranged units do everything. Which won't be much in this case. Until we get pink horrors. The blue horrors are kind of butt. They're not very good. I wish it was reversed. I like the color of the blue horrors better and their... His streaks better. Alright. 2 more turns, now we can upgrade this. We're saving a fair amount of money.
Tzeentch bestows the glorious burden of...
What other stances do we have? So we have teleport stance. Encamp, raiding, ambush, and march. So raiding can get us extra income if we go fuck around in someone else's province.
Magic of chaos.
Getting lots of winds of magic from him, which will be good.
In the changer's name.
Winds of magic's calm right now. I wish it would kick up. Still can't use this for whatever reason. I don't know how to use it. Alright. And we also have this, which we can use to immediately transfer settlements to us if we have enough grimoires.
The raven soars, changing all under its wing.
I guess that that mechanic is determined by the enemy faction's strength ranking relative to yours and their diplomatic view of you, how much it costs to just yoink a settlement. And sorry if I sound like shit. I'm very sick. Oh man.
Since his eye is upon me.
Alright. Spread enough to unlock a holy manifestation. So we need to spread corruption. And we did. So I can perform this after selecting an army.
I'm told Northmen come.
But I have to be at war with them, I think. Yeah. Essentially, I can just select the army, and no matter if it's garrisoned or not, it'll start suffering attrition. So now we got another rank, so we're going to pop it into this here for an extra armor boost and an extra 2 melee attack. So now we're at 40. It's not going to affect our lord, which is fine. But we're getting that 5% boost from the defeat trait.
For the Raven.
So this guy, we're essentially going to go right up here to get to Infernal Gateway, which is probably the best one. Like, blue fire sucks, pink fire is great. Tzeentch Fire Summon and Infernal Gateway are pretty good. Treated as Tzeentch is pretty good because you can get rid of, like, you can knock down leadership and melee attack. And I don't think these guys have any fear effects. No. Does this guy have a fear effect? No, we need to get him one. This guy doesn't have a fear effect. Okay. One more turn and we'll be built up. We got another population surplus, which is good. We'll use it towards our next upgrade of the main settlement. Oh, this guy yelling. I'm pretty sure it's this guy in channeling stance right now. Ah, here it comes. Alright. So we're finally fully upgraded. And we have the ability to get this. Regiment of Renown. So we're going to grab that for this guy. We're going to take this guy and then we're going to move him into ambush stance. And I want to have him here to discourage them from
Agent of change.
Is there a place where he has a better ambush success chance? He doesn't need to be successful, he just needs to be hidden.
Is the very heart of chaos.
Which is fine. Alright. So now that we're upgraded, we have Pink Horrors of Tzeentch, which is going to be really good. And then we can start... Oh, I guess we only got one building slot, so... You know what? We're going to go straight for this building. And then upgrade that. And then I think we only need 2 population for the next one. So it looks like that'll be in... 5-ish turns. Am I really correct about that? No, 7-ish turns. Or 6 and... Yes, 7 or 8. One of the two.
The great schemer twists the world to his design.
Okay, so... We no longer have enough corruption to select that. Which is unfortunate, because I kind of wanted to use it on him. But they're raiding. So hopefully they just come out and attack us real soon. Hopefully they don't just siege me and will try and wait me out. Look at the name of this lord I've recruited. Grugsutafsos Slaughter Call. I'm gonna change his name. That's too much. Alright, come on. Come on, Leaf or Leif. Attack me. Fuck around and find out. Oh, they ran away.
All will succumb.
Okay.
No!
Ambush foiled. Okay, so they spotted me.
Lord Conjurer. Lurking in the shadows.
Let's go back into ambush stance. And then I think while he's in there, we have to move him around a little bit. Let's move him back here.
Searching for answers.
So, yeah, hopefully he'll still be in range.
For the great game. Sworn to the
One more turn and we can start recruiting Forsaken, which is what we need early game against these guys. I guess we'll have to wait till tier 3 to get Chaos Warriors. Which is fine. Then that's being upgraded. Let's see. Until we have those Forsaken, it's going to be a bit shit. This faction, because it's so early and it's meant to die, so it takes a while for you to get started. And that's on legendary, so these other factions are building up fairly quickly. Alright, now we can build other good stuff. Let's build that up. And let's get some money coming out of this province.
Change beckons.
And now we can recruit Forsaken, which is what we desperately needed. These guys are going to be our early on damage dealers. They have the most weapon strength, most melee attack, and most armor. They don't have any sorry, any missile block chance, but that's fine. So Sangors are almost better than every way except for melee attack to these guys. Better armor, better missile block chance. Only a slightly worse melee attack. And they get Vanguard deployment, so they're expensive, however. 182 a turn. These guys are gonna bankrupt us as well, like 214, Jesus. But they're so good. Now that they see us recruiting that, they should try and come at us. They've sent one army off somewhere, so I'm hoping they're not going to go try and take the Citadel of Lead. Alright, but as soon as these guys are recruited, we should be able to push out. I just wish we had better ranged units. I think it'll actually take less turns for us to upgrade this, because we've upgraded our main settlement buildings, as well as the growth buildings. It would be nice if they just attacked me now, though. Actually, next turn, if they attack me, I'd be happy. But I'm almost certain one of them is sitting there in ambush stance, waiting for me to build up my forces and come their way.
The weavings of fate.
Yeah, he was. So he must have gotten a notification that he was spotted. Let's bump this up. More money is good money. We'll have 6 and 6, so we'll have a line of shields that can block missiles, and then we'll have lots of Forsaken that can deal with all of their infantry. The only thing we're missing is cavalry, but this is not good cav. This is very shitty cav. They have Warp Flame? What?
Perpetual flux is the very heart.
It might actually be useful. Wouldn't it be worth it to get 3 of them? Alright. Well, one more turn and then we'll have that. And then we'll go way to the edge here and bait them into attacking us. And then I'll get this guy to recruit the horseman. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put my faction leader's army after I check something. If they're more expensive to put into the other guy, then I won't put them with him. But if they're less... If it's the same, then I'll put him with him. I forgot to rename him. What a stupid name. Basically every faction in the game right now is way stronger than us. Looks like we got the World Walkers coming to investigate what's happened here. So we'll need to wrap up against the Vanaheimers pretty quickly.
The great schema twists the world to
Yeah, they're hiding again. So we want to avoid them being able to reinforce each other.
We move closer to destiny.
So let's put our guys here. Let's move back a little bit.
To greater favor.
And we can't encamp them. Winds of Magic is useless because we don't need it for that army.
Magic of chaos.
Oh, looks like all that Winds of Magic shit did nothing for us here. Wow.
Tzeentch looks on me. I feel
Minus 10. We need better Winds of Magic.
Ever change.
We're gonna put this guy right here. Actually. Fuck. I should've done that.
Must buy
You know what? I'm gonna send him back.
There are mysteries here to uncover.
Fuck it. And then this guy, we're gonna put just right here. Yeah, 182. And then how much does it cost to put in your army? Oh, we can't because he's. Yeah, I can't. Whatever. Who cares?
opportunities for change.
Let's see what happens. I'm hoping that they either just straight up attack me or trying to attack Konkata. I don't like them coming towards my shores. Okay, they've built this place up to a tier 3 settlement, it looks like, so it's perfect time for us to go in and claim it. So, they've got their guy in ambush stance for sure, which we're going to find out in 3, 2, 1. Oh, and Pyrrhic victory. We don't even need to fight this. I feel like, though, we'll take less losses if we make them come out to attack us. But I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, we'll just do that. Look at that, 433 for our main guy. Holy shit. Alright, good enough. Lots of loot. And we're gonna occupy this place. And so they've put a building here where we can now get pink horrors of Tzeentch. So that is exactly what I'll do. We're gonna get rid of these guys and this, and you know what? It was a waste of money, and 182 just for Warp Flame. Yeah, that's not worth it. Good enough. We went up 2 ranks, so let's put 1 rank here, and then we'll start making our guy a powerhouse. I want at least 4 of these. Yeah. they're way better than these in like every way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can recruit 2 more from the global recruitment from somewhere. It looks like we have enough Forsaken. We have enough infantry, so let's just recruit 2 more.
Agent of
And
change.
we'll spend money upgrading our main settlement building, so we can get Chaos Warriors, and in which case I'll disband these guys. And now we can issue a commandment, so we can either have research rate and more Winds of Magic, control, less command range for enemies, grimoires, or Siege Corruption. So let's do this actually. The World Walkers have arrived. They'll probably try and burn down the Citadel of Lead. Alright.
You are
Yeah, here it comes.
responsible for your own tongue here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, fuck. Fuck off. It's a shame they didn't bring Wolfric with them. Yeah, they're already at Konkata. So we might actually have to... Yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of these guys, which is unfortunate, but we get our money back.
In the changer's name.
This guy, I'm gonna
As fate
have
entails,
go here
infinite knowledge awaits.
and drop him to ambush stance. And then we're gonna force march into town here, so we can help garrison.
It will be done.
Our lord being here is the most important thing.
A step too far.
They might actually retreat.
Fate's favor.
So let's just get those guys together.
Change, everlasting.
Yeah, because they're not incredibly important. They're basically there just for fodder. These guys are. What do we have for a garrison? Pink corps. Yeah, so that'll be our infantry corps, and then we've got our own units. We can do this, and let's select this guy for attrition.
The raven soars, changing all under its will.
Yeah, so they'll lose a couple guys a turn.
All will succumb to change.
And that duration is for 5 turns, so they'll be a little bit mucked up when they come to attack me.
For the Weaver.
Alright. Let's end the turn here and see what happens. I hope they don't try and attack Krugsu Tafsos. What the fuck? What a name. Oh my god. I hope he brings both of his armies to attack Konkata. If not, I'm gonna attack him. Yeah, look at that.
Destiny holds dominion over all.
We still need some replenishment. It's unfortunate. I think they might be recruiting, or at least thinking about it.
Chaos awaits.
This guy was discovered.
Concealing
Let's go back to ambush stance. Let's get out of force march.
Calls on us.
Let's get some more pink horrors.
Through Tzeentch's will.
Alright. Still not gonna attack us, you lot. Man, imagine if they're waiting for a third army, I'd be boned. It'd be over for me. It's over. I'm surprised Bertoni hasn't declared war on me yet, or at least demanded money. Usually that happens almost instantly. They're like, yeah, fuck you, pay me. Ah, here they are. And they're sieging me out. So they're gonna build siege equipment, I believe, and then attack next turn. It's fine. We won't get our guys, but get the money back from them at least.
Lord Conjurer.
Yeah, it's gonna be valiant defeat if we attack. There's 3 of them? Holy shit.
Tzeentch does not favor this fight.
I didn't even see the second guy. Alright.
Change beckons.
Still in ambush stance, so let's
Tzeentch guides me.
go back here. 45%. The risk is so high.
Death is your destiny.
We essentially just need to reinforce this.
Windlord pit.
Laying siege. Come on, attack. Ah, they went after this guy. Fuck.
Our fortunes
Alright.
will change.
And of course they didn't siege me out. Bastards.
Change.
Oh, they're bringing another one? Holy shit. Alright. Let's combine all these.
Changer.
And then
In the changer's name.
let's try this again. Yeah, let's get that.
Dark sorcerer.
Let's retreat back to here just in case. With this guy.
Chaos awaits.
They're gonna get that other guy up there to help siege. It's unfortunate. I'm flattered that the game considers me such a threat, though. There we go. Okay, how many armies? 1, 2, 3, 4 armies. It's mostly garbage, so I'm not too worried. We've got lots of range units, high Tzeentch corruption, so we're gonna have lots of ammunition. 38, yeah. So, and we've got a decent settlement. I hope it's not too large. I know it's got 3 sides. So let's go ahead and see what the AI has planned for us here. I'm guessing they've built a siege tower, some ladders, and a battering ram. I've got a mod that prevents them from pulling out pocket ladders, which I think is nice. Not every unit can scale my wall simultaneously with an ass ladder. Okay, it looks like they're coming at us from every single direction. Fantastic. There's gonna be I wonder if it's worth it for us to even hold the walls in this case. Yeah, I still think it will be. Damage them as much as we possibly can on the way in. And then pull back to the high ground if we need to. Yes, siege tower, ladders. I'm guessing more ladders over here. No, a siege tower, ladders. I guess they had a couple turns to build this stuff, and there's nothing over here. So,
Push the champion.
let's just get everybody off the walls so I can think. Alright, this is their main general. So if we kill him, that'll be a significant bonus. Oh, sorry, malice to their morale. What am I doing? You go here. You go here, and you go here. And we've got some blue ones, which are pretty garbage. Low ammunition. Nothing amazing, but still. Let's get these guys off the walls. I want you guys here, and you guys here, and you guys here. That's probably gonna be the most optimal setup. And then we're gonna have a marauder unit here, and then another one there. That's gonna prevent them from coming up and fucking with our range units, or at least it should. They're probably gonna go straight here, yeah, right into that, which is good. And then, so how many units is that? 3, and then we have all of these, which we can concentrate over here. So we want to put them where they're going to see the most shit, which is going to be there. And then the blue horrors, they have a lot of units, which is their one main, the biggest benefit to them, I think. I want to see if they can all can fire if I put them like that, and then we'll put these guys. Put these guys back here, have them fire over. And then this unit, yeah, we'll just leave there. The bulk of their army is actually going to come from, actually not the bulk. A good amount coming from all directions. So we should actually keep a unit of marauders stretched out here. That's going to shoot at them as they come in, which is good. And then I kind of want to put another tier unit here. So let's actually take this guy and stretch him out here. There we go. That way we'll still have these shooting, which is good. Nothing much we can do up here. It would be cool, but CA never lets you do cool shit in their forts. It's always predetermined, and you can't do anything neat. But I digress. Alright, I don't think there's going to be a lot of shit coming from this way. So really, I'm not sure I need to devote 3 range units to this side. So let's take these guys off and repurpose them. And maybe move them to Marauder unit. Maybe move them here. Because I think this is going to be the side with the most shit coming after it. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay. I'm satisfied with that. Now we need to position our infantry units just in case. So, optimally, there's no real optimal solution for this. And that's because they're just coming at us from too many sides. So, I want to focus on the sides where I'm pretty sure they'll actually make it through. So these guys will probably be able to hold their own. This side is the biggest threat. They have no siege equipment, which means they're going to try and get into the gates. No. This side's going to be the biggest threat. So we want to use as much of the terrain as we can. Which will be... We're going to put 1 unit here. And then we can block all this off, so that's not a big issue. Actually, let's position those guys there. That'll just maximize the amount of shit that's shooting at them. Let's actually... Where'd I put these guys? Over there. I'm calling a lot about this battle, but it's very important that we win. Let's think. Oh, that's just the raw unit. Doesn't really matter. We'll just put it like this, I guess. And these guys, I'm actually gonna set over here to harass this group. I thought they had Marauder Hunters. Never mind. Yeah, we'll keep them in reserve over here. And if they need to jump in, they'll be there. You're accounted for, you're accounted for. You're accounted for, you're accounted for, you're accounted for, and you're accounted for. Alright. Lots of siege equipment coming up this way. So I'm almost convinced they're going to make it through here. So yeah, let's leave 2 guys here. And then 1 unit I'm going to bring over here.
Battle Master.
My lord, I'm gonna leave here as well. He can fly, which is gonna be somewhat useful. So for now, though, I want to have him like hang back here so he doesn't get shot. And then I think we're pretty much good to go. I think that's everybody accounted for. Yeah. And then we'll just start with two barricade blockers right here. Alright. Let's zoom over here. These things should be shooting soon. There we go. That's, yeah, it's gonna kill them quickly. Then we have our guys which are getting a boost from the walls for range. Should tear them apart. Because we're doing magic damage. So if they have any physical resistances, they should, yeah, it's just gonna ignore it. Alright, that side's pretty well taken care of. What is in that? Just marauders. It would be really nice if we could take out that siege tower, but I doubt it's gonna happen. In fact, please don't waste your ammo. These guys can fire, I guess. I would prefer it if that siege tower died. Alright. Now we'll take a look at this side. Yeah, I knew that one wasn't going to die, but it is what it is.
Orders of Tzeentch. Murder and madness.
Shoot at these guys, please. Are there any berserkers? No, it's just those guys.
Contagious marauders.
Okay. That's not good. I'm actually going to send one of these guys up here. Deal with that. Alright, looks like this side's doing quite well. There's a unit at the door here, and they've actually almost broken it down. What is that? Marauders and their lord. So let's get our guy up here. We only have one use for a web of shadows, so let's get in there and kill him because he's large. We should be able to just rip him up. Yeah, we're gonna shoot a lot of them down, and then these guys are gonna get shot coming in, which is good. Alright, it's unfortunate that our pink horrors and our blue horrors are the ones taking the beating here. But what can you do? They're coming up on the walls, and they've got a lord there. Let's check on our lord, how's he doing? Kill him. Once they start dogpiling in here, I'm going to use our spell to direct damage them all at once. I'm going to get this guy down here and right there. Holy shit, we're getting ripped open. Alright. Wrong button, but alright. Alright, and he is... shit. There, that unit is going to go fuck up everything. Where are my Chaos Furies? Oh, okay, they're broken. They're broken. Come over here, please. Go kill him. Killing their lord is gonna do wonders for us. If we can kill all their lords, that'll be even better. Yeah, their lord's dead, so a lot of them are about to break. Yeah, lord recently died. Friends routing. Good shit. You go down there, and then you turn around, kill that. Can you go down here, please? Thank you. Oh yeah, now let's check out this guy. How's he doing?
Tzeentch is chosen.
Yeah, kill him. We're doing well enough. Constant barrages. Even these guys getting killed on the way in, thanks to the towers. Alright. These guys are running. Man, I was so worried for a second there. When I saw them break their ear, I thought I was going to lose. Alright, where did this guy... Okay, he's still not dead. The Chaos Furies.
I have my master's favor. Blessings of Tzeentch. Death and glory.
Okay, he's shattered, so it doesn't matter anymore.
Tzeentch.
Let's get over here. So, Lord Dead wasn't enough to completely shatter all of them, but a good chunk of them are shattered now. We just need to continue killing these lords. As long as we do that, we'll be doing well enough. Kill the lords and make sure that they don't break all the way through here. So I'm going to set up a blocker here and another blocker here and another one here. And then we'll get a tower going here. Oh, I should put one there actually. Oh well. Let's go get this guy. Actually no, fuck that. Let's wait till they're in here. Alright. We're doing a lot. Shit.
Marauders of Tzeentch! Servants of the chamber!
Alright.
Kill!
Get down there, and then you guys get over here. I'm gonna repurpose those missile units to come over here if I feel like there's any more danger. Alright. Our Forsaken are really... one of them has a fire attack? What the hell? Let's get our lord out here. Shoot at these. Our lord can kill their lord, but unfortunately... Alright, go kill him. Alright. Where are these guys? Okay, they're finally getting to combat. Good shit. Okay.
Servants of the changer!
Both of you, come over here. It's time to do some shit. Where's our lord? Killing their lord, good. And then what is this? Come on, get him. Shit. We need our Chaos Furies to take over here. And let's get another tower going. Oh shit. Fuck. I didn't even notice them. That's unfortunate. Alright. Over here, how's it looking?
Alright. Marauders! We fight for change!
Get over here, please. Still doing well. We should still be winning. Okay, he's shattered. It'd be nice if he would die, though. That would be my main hope. Alright, looks like he is about to die. Yeah, he just died. Is that... Yeah, Lord recently died. Good shit. Now we're gonna go after this guy. Okay. I wish these guys would come back. Alright, these guys come up here. I don't know how... Oh, it's this fucking Warhounds units. Getting in the way.
Lord of Tzeentch.
These guys look like their heads are cut off for some reason. Oh my god, look at all the shit that still has to come in. Alright, how's this wall doing? Alright, successfully repelled. Alright, you guys get back there. You guys get in. Go reclaim that. You need to hurry the hell up. Jesus. Starting to shatter here and there. The mod I got lowers the army loss penalty, so they should fight a little longer, unless it's a mass rout. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, that's it. We win. Our first heroic victory. Let's go.